First, I want to start by saying Kalalal Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Raka Akwadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of James Stone, and salutation to you, Akim out there pushing the truth in sincerity. This is Brother Canon from James, Jamaica, and this lesson is basically centered around a digital society. And here we have the Jamaica Prime Minister basically urging Jamaica that, look, we need to get or become a digital society in order to basically sustain itself. You know what I mean? And we know about the World Sustain Development Plan, where they call it Vision 2030. Same thing. You know what I mean? Where them basically a push for basically become a cashless society and a society where basically everything is monitored and tracked. You know what I mean? And here Mr. Owen is basically pushing this agenda, following as a perfect sheep. You're gonna look at it and say, oh, we know coronavirus and this makes sense. You know, not doing that. There's a bigger picture behind that this coronavirus crap we are hear about, you know, which is order through chaos. They must create a chaos to create a new order, a new world order, which is the one world government where basically you have e-government, you know what I mean? You talk about e-commerce, every damn thing, you know what I mean? So let's go into the article real fast. I'm gonna make the video long. It says this is the Jamaica Observer and this is dated the 21st of April. And it says we have to become a digital society. Get a bank account to start. So this is the first thing. Get everybody with an account. Bank account. Because when you have a bank account, what you can do? You can do online shopping, online transaction. You don't have to move around like, oh, everybody have to move around with their cash, because if you have cash for you, you literally have to meet the person to make the transaction move. Well, transaction move, yeah, you know, right? You have to make the transaction, you know what I mean? But when you have an account and the person have an account and you have them account number, you just go online and you transfer that money from your account to that person account, and whoops, there's no need to move like one time. So basic simple maths, you know. Alright, let's continue. It says Prime Minister Andrew Holness is strongly urging Jamaicans to move into a digital age, saying that it is the way of the future. This is the way of the future. We need to stop coronavirus, so no meeting up. You know, just, you know? Alright, no bugger gathering. Alright, let's get to the meat of the matter. It says, just jump on paragraph, you know what I mean? Too much of our business requires us to travel, moving, when there are more convenient, cheaper and more efficient ways. Look, you know, up in a long line, if you collect money from Western Union, they can do a new thing where Western Union send the money online to you, and you just get it in your account and you're good. So you don't have to go to the Western Union now. No, you know what you do? You remove the people that work at Western Union over the counter, and them now have a job. But yes, we still have society a function said there, and it's easier and cheaper because we don't have to pay them people they know forget that. Businesses, right? Now let's continue. Right? And you have to pay the bus fare for go up on the road, or spend gas money for go up on the road and for come back, putting your life at risk, a man see and rob you. All these things. You know, it's easier and cheaper. All these stories I'm going to use and tell you. You know what I mean? This is the way, this is the future. You know, if you fret about a man a sneeze on your road, you catch coronavirus. Right? Let's continue. It says, too much of our business requires us to travel when there are more convenient, cheaper, and more efficient ways of doing business. We have to become a digital society. The government already... Alright, we need to go for that further then, right? Not going any further than that. So if you want to read the article, you'll see this, the Jamaica Observer and the title. Alright, let's get to the next article. Alright? Well, that article, I'm not going to read all of them. Alright, so let's start with this one. I'm going to not read everything because we want to make the video short as possible. Only say Jamaicans should prepare to live with COVID. This is the Jamaica Star, and this is dated April 29, 2020. Prime Minister Andrew only said that Jamaicans should begin to condition their minds to live with the novel coronavirus, at least until a vaccine is found and becomes widely available. Now, All right, we have to figure out question is before we go no further. Let's do the question. Why we need to learn to do this? Why we need to learn to adapt to the society, this way of life, and learn how to make business work for us, so we don't have a economic fallout. Because this is what them really are push. If we continue this way, we'll have an economic fallout, and we'll have great unrest and riots. And we don't want that to happen, so we have to either think about cut off a foot to make the body live. You know what I mean? So we could continue the article. It says we have to figure out life with COVID and life after COVID, only said in Parliament yesterday as he announced that the construction sector is now considered exempt and thus workers can move about to get their jobs done. He said the rule of no more than 10 persons in a space would not be enforced. Alright? Now I read everything again. Let me get to the next part. Important, if we keep our business and economy operating at below capacity for much longer, we not only prolong the challenges for people whose jobs are affected. So we're not prolonging them people will get laid off and put out of work for them, you know. We also do this, right? But their employers, the people them are basically an employer, you know what I mean, could begin to see the future with uncertainty. So we can see job loss. At the first part was that, but we're gonna see what? Jobs being job being closed, business being closed. You know what I mean? Because we need to adapt. We need to find AI system where we can have, you know, customer service to basically get done, and instead of you basically getting humans which are basically vulnerable to disease and all these things. So guess what? We have to find these AIs and other ways to get these situations done. Or make it work from home. That is the first step, but they're going to move from working from home to something greater. Alright? Alright, let's continue. It says, but their employers could begin to see the future with uncertainty, and that could entrench long-term decisions that could have negative economic impact, only said. Right? A new normal. We have to transition. We have to change. We have to move. Right? Therefore, to a new normal in which we are able to maintain the function of our economy whilst keeping safe through practicing social distance, blah 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 blah. Washing, wearing of masks, all these things. I'm let me now read everything. Alright, so that's that. Now, as we've been saying, from quite some time, the world is moving into a digital stage where everything needs to be tracked, everything needs to be transparent, everything needs to be monitored, and basically the way to do that is to get a RFID chip implanted in your hand or your forehead according to these men. You know what I mean? That is them safest way to do all these things and have total dominance over you. Right? Now, them not say all this in one breath, you know. Them are said piece by piece. You have to jump from articles to articles because we hear about the NIDS, which is the national ID, which basically them been talking about what? Having everything in one ID, even your bank information. Now, the thing is, let's talk on a small level with Jamaicans. A lot of Jamaicans don't know how to really use technology in the sense that they can keep themselves safe from hackers, because hackers are way smarter when it comes on to technology than majority of people, especially elder people persons. You know what I mean? So, for example, we're going to have to do one now. One, re-educate people and make, and the greatest of all when this doing is basically finding a safe setup where you cannot be hacked. We can see every single transaction will take place money-wise. You know what I mean? And this is what? The RFID chip. This is no other option. There's no other option, no other choice. There's no other plan for the so-called white man to rule him, to create him society than the RFID chip. This is all going to basically be a god in a film eyesight. You know what I mean? by having images or tracking records of everything when you do, when, where, and how you do it. You know what I mean? And the Jamaica government will lead you people directly into that. Now let me just read the first precept because I know we've been talking and no precept now come out. You know what I mean? I'm gonna like that. You know, I'm gonna like that. So I'm gonna get the first precept. Alright. So and you know, a lot of people favorite book but don't understand it, you know. Revelation says so. Revelation said. You know what I mean? What Revelation said. This is Revelation 13 and verse 16, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, as I mean, no transaction will be done unless you have a mark, which that mark is the RFID chip, radio frequency technology identification. You know what I mean? RFID. It says, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that had understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 606. You know what I mean? So, just a real quick lesson. That is the RFID chip. You know what I mean? So, it's all about who's on the Moosai side from who's on the so-called white man's side. You believe in this digital society, this is the way to go, then you're going to take the devil's side, which is the white man. And if you believe in the this is not the way to go, Yahweh Yahweh Shai are better for you. You know what I mean? And this is the end of the society here, then that's the way of Yahweh Shai. You know what I mean? Let me just share one quick thing before I leave. Alright, so let's see here. RFA, this is the Forbes, this is dated April 28. It says, tiny wonders behind friction, free grocery shopping. How cool would it be if you could get what you need from the local grocery store and just leave? No dealing with cashiers, no fuss. Sounds just great, right? Okay. Amazon.com has been fiddling, with the idea since 2015. Way longer. Now it's ready to open a grocery store in Seattle that promises the convenience of online shopping in the real world. Just a small thing. I never go far now. I want to read it? Read it yourself. Alright? See the next one. See if I have another one here. Alright, and China, all these other digital country basically got cashless, you know what I mean? More and more money is not acceptable, you know what I mean? They might try to get people to go the route here. But I never make the video long, never intend to make the video long from day one, so I'm going to wrap it up, you know what I mean? For who know, and the elect out there, you will know. You know what I mean? You need glasses or binoculars for you to zoom in on what take place and what the real push. You know what I mean? The future is clear. 2030 vision number push. Agenda 2030 or 2021. You know what I mean? Which basically, we need to track every single individual. Everything needs to get tracked and numbered and given account for. You know what I mean? And business are going to basically jump with this bandwagon because people want to keep them money. It's all about money, you know what I mean? But all about giving over your rights and your life to who's really your master. So that I want to say, Kalalal Yahweh Hashem Yashai, double honors again to the apostles and elders of James Stone, and to you Akim out there, Shalom. Keep doing this truth, or pushing this truth unto the end. Shalom.